What's up, world? Let me tell you about this beard growth oil I got from 12 tribes on Earth. 8 ounces of oily goodness with a nozzle that prevents sprays and spills, and soft ingredients that make it perfect addition to anyone's morning routine. From coconut to castor, all these oils are hand chosen. After using this herbal blend, the biggest thing I noticed is how soft and how strong my hair was, and how good I feel. Pick up your bottle today and make your beard the star of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Department of Homeland Security has issued a terrorism advisory that is actually nationwide in this country. And they are just letting everybody know that there is a high potential for some sort of terrorist attack that could come at any time. And they are putting the public on alert. So I have an article that I'm going to go over, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Terrorism advisory. After U.S. strikes on Iran, warns of heightened threat environment nationwide, the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, has issued a new terrorism advisory bulletin warning that the United States is now facing a heightened threat environment following recent U.S. military strikes on Iranian targets. According to the National Terrorism Advisory System, NTS bulletin released Monday, federal officials say the potential for retaliatory attacks, both foreign and domestic, has increased significantly. While there are no specific or credible threats currently identified, the DHS warns that the current geopolitical tensions could inspire lone actors, ideologically motivated extremists, or foreign proxies to launch attacks on U.S. soil. "We are in a period of increased vigilance," said a DHS official. "The evolving conflict with Iran raises the risk of both cyber attacks and physical threats against Americans at home. Iran or Iranian-backed groups could launch cyber attacks against critical U.S. infrastructure. Homegrown violent extremists, HVEs, may exploit the U.S.-Iran conflict to justify attacks. Government agencies and religious institutions may become symbolic targets. Public gatherings and high-profile events are now under increased scrutiny. The bulletin urges state and local law enforcement to remain on high alert and work in close coordination with federal intelligence agencies. It also encourages the American public to report suspicious activities and remain aware of their surroundings in crowded or sensitive areas. This advisory will remain in effect through August 2025, unless canceled or updated sooner. It follows a sharp escalation in tensions after U.S. forces carried out a targeted airstrike on Iranian military assets, an action that Iranian leaders have condemned and vowed to avenge. DHS officials note that terrorist propaganda may increase online and that social media platforms could be used to incite or organize violence. While we are not telling people to panic, this is a moment that calls for alertness, preparation, and community resilience, the bulletin said. This is the latest in a series of national security alerts prompted by instability in the Middle East and concerns over potential Iranian retaliation for U.S. military action.
Surroundings. Don't go into any large crowds or any events where there's large amounts of people, because if they are going to strike, that's how they love to strike. And if you don't feel right about being somewhere, listen to yourself. Use some discernment while you're out there. And also let your children know, because when it comes down to terrorism, they don't care about women, they don't care about children, your grandparents, they don't care. It's all about attacking and trying to take out as many people as possible. Well, Iran is also already striking on US military bases, and I'm going to do a separate video on that. So be on the lookout. But this is real. You know, Donald Trump attacked a country that was not even bothering the US. Iran was not doing anything to us. And he took it upon himself to go in there and strike those people. Their beef was with Israel. They weren't even coming for the US at that point, but they are now. We are on the radar now, thanks to Donald Trump. And by the way, they went in to inspect the sites where the US B 2 bombers struck in Iran, those 3 locations. They found no uranium, which tells you right there they moved all of that stuff out long before that strike happened. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this recent advisory, terrorism advisory coming from the Department of Homeland Security. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.